Okay, I'm still exploring around, and I have found this place. Hello YouTube, welcome back to Dremel 2.2 the beta. This is me editing this video right now because I recorded a lot of low DAR all together, and I had to split the video in half in two. So this is the second part. So if I sound a little bit low energy, it's because I recorded all of this in one day, and I probably played Minecraft for like 10 hours. This place is so big. All of low DAR is just gigantic and massive. So this is Utah, second place Vault Divinity. So, I guess this is actually Mount Olympus. Wow, this place is fancy. And there's chairs. This is like the council room. Interesting. Bit weird, there's a building down here. In the middle. This is the council chamber of the gods, I guess. I guess that's Dremmel's chair. I don't know if he would fit in it, because he's a snake. I don't know why a snake would have a normal-shaped chair. Oh, and then we got, like, a tree branch of all the deities here. Dremel, Virtual, Malice, and then all the other ones that I forget the names of. Dang, I forgot I had the music turned off for a bit, so there might be something playing here. If there's supposed to be something playing here, that's why. I had it turned off because I was listening to my own music. So. This is very cool. If Virtual and Malice are anywhere to be found, they should be in here. What's this room in the back? Okay, it's a button. There's something looks sealed down there. Then we have an Eye of Ender. Or the portal. There's another one above it. Interesting. Oh, okay, the music just kicked in. B. Wait. A. Triangle. Are these the symbols of the stones? Right, that one does that. Hold on, let's try something else. Okay, my theory here was that this is where I imbue the mythics with the stones, because of these empty slots. And I know that this symbol, I'm pretty sure, is on the Stone of Rage. Tower of Dremel, begin ascent. Oh, God, it's tall. Dreams echo with your body and mind. In the absence of silence, there is change. Change is good. What? You picture grand branches weaving against a perfectly black void. I grew tired of silence. I wanted change. I wanted noise. I'm not sure exactly what path I'm supposed to go up. 23 flowers blossom within your mind. But noise brings entropy, chaos. Even in perfection, she is still a product of it. Divine bauble. I got so much crap I need to throw out. Do we call that irony? Can we exchange for valuables with Kanai and Utaj? You feel the intense heat of vile flame. For a fleeting moment, a surge of rage overwhelms you. I carry much sympathy for my scorched brother. Are these the deities talking in my head? He has been victimized the most by entropy, though we are all born of it. In his pain, and the pain he inflicts, is his pain, though, the pain he inflicts, worth the cost of creation? There's a lot to climb up here. I don't know which one I'm supposed to go to. Tendril-like roots spread out through your feet. You are connected to everything. I could not guide the people, I could only provide them with creation. Oh, here we go. It's kind of dark in here. Perhaps, if I could have been a guide, I may have saved this realm from its pain. Dew-kissed leaves fall all around you. Ah, but pain and entropy are merely inevitabilities of creation. Joy needs pain. There would be no experience without it, only silence. I am grateful to exist. I am grateful for change. Your heart palpitates briefly. Without change, I would not exist alongside my siblings. Oh, god damn. What's this? Nor would the humble Dramari who sought my guidance in those early days. Another divine bauble. The time I spent mending the world, binding and reshaping. I got too much stuff. I got way too much stuff. Solely performing all tasks of those who blossomed before me. It was greatly taxing. Snow, what the heck? Moss green scales cover your skin. Maybe the real Drehmal was inside of us all. I hold the memories of the one before, and I dream as the one before. Oh god, please don't fall. Please don't fall. Yet I am not. I am merely an inheritor. That was close. Your heart is a rose. Sometimes I wonder if my siblings ever dream as I do. We are parts of the same whole. I sometimes forget that Drehmal is the siblings of these other two. Do they see themselves as the one before the same way as I? Do they share these memories of our time as a whole before the collapse? Your teeth are fangs. Here you place your offerings to Drehmal, the last divine. Perhaps it is because I took so much from the one before that I see myself as the same. Your legs are one. I'm literally turning into a snake. Okay. Was I chosen, or was it mere coincidence? I mean, it said I should climb, so... Your pupils are slitted. What would have become of the realm if I were not there in my primordial form? Oh yeah, because Drehmal is a snake and he's sleeping on the ground in Drehmal. Your heart blossoms. Let me dream of something else. I mean, I did the climb. What else do I supposed to do here? You return to your familiar form. I want to dream of my awakening. Oh. That's not good. The sands of time flow through your fingers. I feel like I'm supposed to be offering stuff here, but I don't know. I will emerge from my cavern, my resting place of millennia. Atop your shoulders are 3 peaks, blue, red, and green. The weight feels good. Spawn mountains. I will stretch my body, slither through the valley, and feel the grasses brush against my scales. The warmth of sunlight caresses your cheek. I happen upon a Drehmal. They will welcome me back. You feel the delight of recognizing an old friend amongst a sea of strangers. Our meeting will be good. I will bow my head, and they will rest their hand against my snout. Because he's a snake. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something here. I don't know what, though. Scales brush against your hand. Oh, it's talking about me. Together we will live out our days until silence takes hold once more. Okay. Interesting. This is a perennium thing. Your chest rumbles, you feel at ease. It will be wonderful. I don't think there's anything else up there for me to do. The echoes of dreams fade away. Let's go. Got these two. I guess this one is Virtuo. I doubt we'll get to see them, but it would be cool. Oh, a chest. Fortitude. I still have too much stuff. Invariably, accompanying the great staff Pristinity, this huge ornate shield was a hallmark of Virtuo's presence on the battlefield and saved the lives of many. It is rusty from disuse. Tons of max health. So she has a... where did I just put it? She has a great staff named Pristinity. And I guess that's her weapon? Of course, even Utaj is horribly marred by chaos, conflict, and corruption. None of the aspects are physically present, of course, terrified as they are of their own deaths at the teeth and claws of siblings. And the Temari population was noticeably lower from my last visit near the end of the so-called deity war. Apparently, more had lived within the palace until recently, when the aspects servant cut down dozens in what sounded like an effort to restructure the law enforcement body. Initially, the meeting I did have with the projected consciousness of the aspects was deeply dissatisfying. I began by burying my heart, talking about my recent rage. All of the Prismatic Council, however, agreed that selfishness, warfare, and xenophobia were a part of Drehmal that I could not take away. Tygel urged me to return to my role at the kiln to provide advice, healing, and purification to the masses. Lo and Lai both advised me to join Vahid's war effort. Well, the elder aspects seemed very concerned about it. Dar offered to allow me to stay at Utaj for a while. Rahlama and Kaiv did not speak beyond much beyond pleasantries. The one thing that finally brought me some hope was an offhand comment made by Mari about the suffering peoples of the edge of the world, still clinging to the land where I was born. The faces from that time flashed in my head, and I thought about its toxic vistas and mutated foliage. I realized how much of a positive difference I could make over there. By the time that Vanikla offered to fix my eye, I turned her down on instinct. This injury will serve as an excellent reminder to never grow complacent. It is now time to do the work that Drehmal and the tree once did before me. I will begin with the eastern edge, before moving on to the west and the central continent, upon which I have spent too many years. Though very impatient, it is far closer than its distant outer siblings. After I have a bath and I relax in my lovely garden for a spell, I have only one last task. Reach out to Vahid and the other Grand Pontiffs and tell them where the parish must go. Though I am hesitant to bring too many outsiders to Zerverhunt, I've heard that before, I'm liable to forget something if I try to do everything myself. Vahid is especially a concern. I hate his exposed eye socket with ceaseless ambition, and how he looks at me with fervent zeal and lust in equal measure, but he is not all bad. And was Vahid the disgraced guy? There was that one disgraced priest we found somewhere. Is that him? Or is Vahid like the one that wrote the book in the kiln? I don't remember. He's not all bad, and Drehmal will be safer with him at my side than at the helm of the Second Order of Insom. Enough writing and more bathing. I hope beyond hope that the Dremari will not hate me for my decision today. It is time to sign off this diary for the first and last time. My place is with the mortals, not here. Virtuo. So she's at the edges of the world going west? I don't know. And considering that I was talking about Insom, I wonder how in the past that was written. Is there any items in here? Cake. Alright, what's up top? So, sadly, seems like I can't meet the deities. Because they're not in their physical form. Due to fear of assassination. Okay. Interesting. And here's the garden. Very nice, I suppose. Pretty basic. Let's see what Malice has to say. I doubt he's here either. But he... Well, we read his notebook in his palace, so let's see. Oh. Oh, he's actually here. You reek of Mailmari, snake spawn. The stench is sickening. Who are you? I do all hail his radiance. I do not. Do you really revere the burnt lord so? Oh my god, I get dialogue options? Oh. Well, I mean, this obviously seems like it's Malice, but... Who are you? I do all hail his radiance. I do not. Do you revere him? I do not. False worship is still worship, I suppose. Do me a courtesy and cast your sprout of anguish into the ocean. The less of those there are, the better. Why are you here? Why aren't you attacking me? What do you do here all day? What do you think of the aspects? Oh, God! Do I only get to pick one? These are all good questions. Why are you here? Why aren't you attacking me? Did he just flip a knife in his hand? Hey, I have your sword. Do you want it back? No, what happened to Virtuo? You tread on dangerous ground, Snake Spawn. She left. Visitor chambers here, or perhaps you'll find some of the answers you seek. Off to the edges of the realm, pursuing some idea of perfection. I fear it is largely my doing. Our last confrontation was less than pleasant. Yeah, I have her eye, too. Of my many regrets, that is among the largest. What kind of... Wherever she is at this time, I hope she is well. Can I ask something else? I really wish I could, actually, now. What kind of regret? When I roamed Drehmal, I caused nothing but misery. Murders, kidnappings, plagues. I was jealous of my sister. Jealous of the people that had devoted themselves to her, devoted their very lives to her. She had something I could not, and that would drive me into rage. I devoted myself to bringing her low. Yeah, do you want your sword back? I took joy in killing her closest friends. Whoa. Yikes. In maiming her. In burning her forests and cities. But every time I finished some goal, I only felt more emptiness. Ennui. Ennui is like a dissatisfaction of how things turned out. Until I find some other meaning through meditation, I am better off remaining here, where the world can be safe from my madness. Let's talk about something else. Do I get to ask other things? Please let me ask other things. I see you carry Malevolentia. Yeah, I do. I have her eye as well. I don't think you want to see that, though. That blade is forged of my own blood and rage. Oh, cool. Did you take it from my palace? Surely they would not have let you steal without a fight. That I did. Aha! Then you have done what I could not. Tell me, were the screams of the palace's residents as you slaughtered them as glorious as I've imagined? They didn't really make noise. Ahem. Apologies, I'm simply pleased to hear that justice has been served. So wow, he really hated his generals. May you wield my blade more righteously than I. Thank you. Why are you here? Must I have some reason to act as I do? Well, I mean, you know, you did have an entire domain. Does a wildfire need a grand purpose to consume a village? I am here to rest in the halls of my forebears, and that is all I can say. Yeah, can I see the snake? As myself and the aspects share a piece of the same creator, this place brings me some calmness. A piece of the creator? What about the burnt palace? I know he hates it. I know he hates the burnt palace, so I feel like that question wouldn't lead much. A piece of their creator. Yes, we were all created by the primal tree and granted some portion of its essence. I have recently edified myself on the circumstances of my ancestry, and learned that my snake sibling and sister, like myself, have much more of the tree's soul and memories than the dragons do. The dragons are like the other aspects, other than these three. I want to ask you something else. I have no reason to tell you this, we've never met, and yet here we are. Why aren't you attacking me? I could ask you the very same, child of Avsom. How did you know I'm Avsomic? Because remember, in the stasis were those people, were Threesa and Gori and all those, I don't know. How did you know I'm Avsomic? Some aspects can be especially talkative. And for them, you are certainly one to talk about. Even had I not heard the rumors, you still stand out quite a bit. It's because I don't have horns, isn't it? Jamari steeped in the magic utilized of that area have a certain resonance about them. It's more violent, unstable. Oh, you must like it then. Unpredictable. I want to ask you something else. Very well. What do you do here all day? In times past, I would have said that I was plotting. Devising some way to expand my territory and perhaps defile the followings of my dear sister. Or perhaps I would be ordering the creation of a new twisted legion of Maelmari. In reality, many of my days here are spent in restful meditation. Wise Worm Co. has been a wonderful teacher. When I woke today, I thought much about the fate of your people. The Avsomic people. What happened to Avsom? An unspeakable thing, little remnant. In complete honesty, I do not even truly know. Yeah, this big thing. A terrible oculus revealed itself in the clouds, sweeping focused devastation across the realm. Creatures far more corrupt and chaotic than any of my own legions seeped in from the rips in the very fabric of reality. I heard tell of a hooded figure seen across many points of destruction, impossibly present for nearly all of them. That must have been the pawn that wielded Oblivion. For what could have done such a thing, none of us are certain. As the chaos waned, both Virtue and I attended a meeting of the Prismatic Council. Every single aspect was present, and none claimed responsibility. Unsurprising, as even the aspects lack the unadulterated might required to cause such an event. What lies beyond this realm? The question to end all questions. For this, I cannot give any definitive answer, little remnant. I do know that our very souls did not originate here in this realm. Mythoclast. They come from the outside, and they return to the outside. That's a good, like, answer from a writing perspective. What happens to them when they are beyond our reach can only be left to speculation. I know from observing the Termari that when bodies perish, Volnina allows them to be ferried through the veil. I cannot pronounce that name right. Vanicla draws souls in through the veil and coaxes them into their vessels. Excuse me. Whatever it is that truly lies beyond it is far stronger than anything that exists here. It is terrifying to know only power and assume that one is rightful sovereign of their own universe, only to find oneself a groveling fool at the hands of a power so vast and inescapable, their resistance is futile. Uh-huh. And yet, it only makes me tired. What do you think of the aspects? They are, by and large, far wiser than I shall ever be. I thought you were more powerful than them. The four elders, Kai, Verhelma, Dar, and Tygel, are especially wise. Why haven't I seen any aspects in Utaj? While some, especially Dar, Kai, Naheen, and Dorrel, are still frequently physically visited, astral projection is the main medium of communication. Then why are you here? Once I would have deemed them cowards, but now I cannot be so judicious. Regardless of their motivations, it appears to be an efficient arrangement, as they can focus on individual pursuits while being able to convene as needed. Talk about something else. Are you here attacking me? What do you do all day? Is that all? I guess I could ask about the Burnt Palace. I don't remember which branch that was under, though. Are you here? Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can say to him, really. It's very interesting that he's here, though. I wonder what happens if I bring out the shield. Hey. Hey, remember this thing you regret immensely? I have it right here, dum-dum. What about the Burnt Palace? There have been some revelations and discoveries. What kind of discoveries? Spending time in my palace and living the life I once had has become very, very difficult. Do you think it wise to interrogate me? I'm trying to seek knowledge, man. What am I to you? I was just curious. I apologize, curiosity is in our nature, isn't it? I was curious myself. I traveled far, to a place beyond our vision and our time, wreathed in chromatic fury. Where did you go? That's all I'm willing to say. I came to speak to you. I'm trying to discover the true fate of Avsom. I wish to behold the aspects, that you may find yourself out of luck. They rarely show themselves in their true forms here much anymore. Especially not in the presence of outsiders such as yourself. Then why are you here? Not since the schism, especially not since the death of their dear great beast. Schism? That is quite a long story and not mine to tell. If you plan to spend more time here on the Divine Moon, you will surely come to learn of it. I kind of wish I could ask these things instead of going through that whole loop again. I'm trying to discover the true fate of Avsom. Well, he doesn't know. I don't know why I'm here. He'd probably just say something funny. Let's talk about something else. I think that's all I really can ask him. I won't lie. I am disappointed I didn't get to see Virtuo and Dremel. I'm very surprised I got to see Malice, though. I didn't think any of them would be here. But even less expected is that only one of them is here. Dude, you really like your food. He always has, like, some kind of grand kitchen or chair to eat in. So yes, that is Malice, god of chaos. That was really unexpected and very cool. Ow. I am glad they actually talked about Malevolentia. He's like, did you steal it from my, bedroom? Oh yeah, he has his chair. He loves his chairs. That's his thing. He loves his chairs. Well, it seems like he may be the only deity that I can speak to in this place, at least in physical form. Drehmal gave me hints, and then Virtuo left the diary. I do wonder about Kive. Kive seems very mysterious to me, and I don't know much about his lore. He's called wise, but like to what extent? He also told me to burn. Malice told me to to throw my burning flame into the ocean, which was the tree branch that I got from his devotion system. More divine baubles. Exchange for valuables with Precocious Kana. I don't know who Precocious Kana is. I'm getting rid of the 30 damage thing. I have so many things in my inventory. Well, I guess let's go find Precocious Kana. And see what magical thingies I can trade for. It's a cat? Oh god, there's 32 of these? Oh my goodness. Oh, they're expensive to make. Okay. What do we got here? Going from... Okay, bottles, respawn scroll, permafrost staff, already have that. And Call of the Council. After the Divine Schism, the Prismatic Council voted to tighten security around Utaj. Kana, a noble house cat deemed worthy of ascension, now serves as the protector of the palace. This staff was forged by the cat to allow those she trusts deeply to enter and leave with ease, ostensibly to inform the council of dangers outside their perception. Right-click to answer the call and be summoned to Utaj once per day. This item is infinitely reusable. That's so useful. Going back here, just anywhere? Damn. Okay, I only have enough amethyst for one, and getting 32 of those is a pretty large task. Well, thankfully there's a free one down here. Okay, well I need to find 32 divine baubles. Oh, there's another devotion system. Place your offerings to Soul Sealer Voinala. Voinala. That's so hard to say. Voinala. Divine baubles. Welp. We'll see if there's anything in the dragon mouth. I don't think so. I don't reckon that anything else... I guess these are the things I could probably give. Don't worry, I'll be back for these. I'm assuming... Boy, did that one take a while. It wasn't difficult because there were black candles like everywhere along these walkways. But that took a lot of candles. Anyways. You've been granted the favor of the aspect of death himself. Deliver it with certainty and caution. Mortality. Death becomes more unwieldy the further you go. Your mountain of corpses grow ever higher. Upon witnessing the death of another aspect, Voinala realized the full extent of his domain. Now he lives an eternal death by his own choosing, never to return to deific mortality. Deific? Minus 40% max health, but plus 40% attack damage. That's pretty dang good. I'm assuming there's going to be a few other altars for me to do whilst I'm here. He also gave me a few other things, like a stack of bone meal, a soul speed book, poison 3, which is lethal apparently. I'm just gonna keep exploring until I find something. They got a bell. Deities are the best. They got a bell. That's how you know they're cool. Who's this guy? Runic Blacksmith. Trident, finally. To pay homage to Elder Dar, it is customary for Talon guarding a public place to speak softly and carry a trident. Compass Rapier. To play homage to Elder Helma, it is customary for wingmakers without any leads to spin a rapier and go in the direction it points, no matter the weather or climate. Cloak of Office. To pay homage to Elder Tygel, it is customary for scalebound leaders to address the public to wear this shell-patterned cloak. 6 math health. Wow, my tongue gave out there. 6 max health. Those seem like solid. Nothing crazy though. I do like that dragon statue over there. That's very cool. So we're still exploring because this place is quite large. Okay, we're going up, I guess. This place is big. What is this? Star Rise Drake Rahelma. Wishes for your offerings. Okay. Amethyst? Yes, okay. I do need amethyst though, so I'm not gonna give them too many. What else does Rahelma want? I have no idea. They don't give me the hints anymore. I'm starting to have a feeling that every devotion system is here in Utaj, and I'm just supposed to find the normal devotion systems on Dremel. And that's how I would know what items to give. That's what I'm assuming right now, but I'm not sure. You know what? This place is huge, and I have 3 more trials to do. I'm gonna have to end the episode here. This place is too massive. I cannot explore all of it within this episode. I have to stop somewhere, so I'm gonna stop right now. So subscribe to see more of the Divine Moon and the Palace of the Gods in the next video. And I will see you there. Bye-bye.